Tiny garage, kind of like a tiny house, tiny garage. We've got the doors in. We'll be working on some more of it. I'll make them work a little bit better. They go a little bit hard. Welcome to part 5 of my miniature garage build. I wanted to, before I get started building, today I'm hoping to build the garage doors. I want to get them so that they go up and down in a little track. I'm still working through the process of how to do that, but I kind of need to take care of some business here first. You can see the chop saw is over here, table saw is over here, my workbench is here. I know it's good exercise, up and down, and I've been doing that a lot, but I thought I need a table that's going to be at a good working height, and then I can just stand up, probably locate the saws closer, and I'll have my table over here. And I'm not one to waste things. Let's take a look at this. I had inherited this dolly somewhere, for a car mechanic kind of thing. It's on wheels. I had made this for my planer, actually, so my planer can mount on that. I screwed this to this, and I'm going to extend to a good working height table on top. Then I'll have a little storage underneath. So I'm just going to quickly put this together and then get on to building those garage doors. I was up all night trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. I think I have a plan. Someone had mentioned the noise from my furnace. I'm sorry about that. It's, I'll try to keep it. I'll turn it down once in a while if I can, but I kind of need it for heat. This is going to be really basic. I'm just going to attach it real quickly so it can come apart real quickly when I have to move it out of here. Although it'll be nice to be on wheels. Where will I ever get some plywood? Oh, that is going to be so nice. Okay, move the saw over here. There, let's get to work on some garage doors. First thing will be is to get all my measurements figured out, and it's going to be a lot easier by just taking the roof off. That's just crazy. Okay, so we'll get some measurements, get this thing figured out. And the doors will be they'll be 5 1/4 inches tall. And I'm going to go out to there. 6 1/4 inches wide. So 5 1/4 by 6 1/4. There'll be 4 panels per door. So the height, in order to get what we want, is 1 inch and 5/16. I've set the width that I want for the doors. Some of this was out of V-groove pine, so I'm ripping it this way, so that part will probably not be usable. But I have enough here to get enough for 2 doors, I'm sure. Kind of important to get the right height, huh? The door width is 6¼ Need a total of 8 panels. You know I'm going to make an extra one or two. And let's just see how they look. There. I'm going to just run this through the belt sander to try to give a kind of a notch or a little bit of a definition there. Let's see if I can do it without getting hurt. You may say, Kenny, what are you doing? I have my belt sander upside down in my vise. It's very solid. So I'll plug it in, and I'm just going to run at an angle, just a quick little grind down to give a little groove, a little edge, 45 on that. You can see I've put the bevel here. It doesn't have one here, so it really adds a lot of dimension to that. There are not going to be windows in this baby. It sounds like fun, but I don't think I have the patience on this particular job to do it. All right, here's the 2 doors. Very nice definition there. Now we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to put on some screen mesh on the back, and I'll hot glue it, and that'll keep it firm and flexible. Just roll this out a little bit. That should work really well. All right. I'm going to do 3. But you can see these, they flex. So it'd be like a garage door going up. So there's the effect. Can't wait to have that go up smoothly. Da, 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 da. I have some scrap. One, it's a full board, but I had it for a couple of years. I'm going to cut the track material out of this. I want six and 3/8. So that's the start of the tracks. You can see it's way too deep. So I'll cut it back to about 7 inches or so. This is 5 1/4. 5 1/4. So we'll go back to 7 inches, and then I'll cut out some of this material, but I have to cut a groove in there. That should be interesting. All right, cutting them back to 7. Again, it's so nice to be able to just turn this up on edge. So we have the door. That will be like that. So this is going there. So I have to cut a notch because there's going to be a roller on each side of the door. I'll cut that notch all the way up here, and then I'll have to figure out something at the top. For those of you that are wondering how we're going to do the rollers on the garage doors, I'm just going to use a push pin like that. And then I'll make a track and it'll slide right up and down in there, hopefully. So I've set this for 3/8 by 3/8. I'm going to take a notch right off of the front. Now we're going to cut out 2 lefts and 2 rights for the doors. The next step, I cut this angle so the garage door will come up like that, theoretically. So I'm going to cut the other 3 and hopefully cut them correctly. Just taking a chisel and removing that. It's important this transition be smooth so that it rolls well. So there's a left and a right. This is, depending on if you're on the inside or outside. I'm going to cut out some of this. Still have to leave enough for integrity so this will stay strong for the upper track. I'll do that on both sides. So I've made one of these. We'll cut this one out. I put a mark here so I know how far to go. So there it is, the left and the right. I picked up some push pins and I used the belt sander to smooth those so that it wasn't so wide. So we're just going to push those in. Hopefully it's easy. That was easy. The bottom one will have two pins on each side. And then from that point on, it's one at the top. That should work really well as to slide in the track, I'm hoping. Ta-da! I like that. You know what? I think we're going to do this one to make sure it works. All right, let's see how it looks. Okay, again, the double push pins down on the bottom. Centering it in the opening. That looks good. The rail on this side, so I'm going to hot glue this and this point. And I'll use a square to hold it Hit a little bit of glue kind of in the way. Again, the two bottom pins, double pins on this panel will be on the bottom. There. And this one will be like that. There. Woohoo! We'll let that harden, and then I'll probably tip it upright, see if the door even works. Well, it's still free. It works. Let's do the other one. I'm encouraged. For a cable to pull the doors up, I'm just putting one string in the center so that it pulls evenly, hopefully. Let's see. I put a knot in the end of a string. All right. I'm going to drill a hole back there, and then the string should be able to just pull the door up. All right, garage doors are in. Do they go up? Woo! Those garage doors took me as long as regular doors on a job site to put in. And garage doors going down, going down. I need to fine tune them a little bit, but by golly, they go up and down. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Tiny garage. Okay. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.